Before we moved to North Devon, we had both been living and working in London in banking. And so naturally it was an obvious choice to move down here and buy a small holding.
I'm from Sydney. Used to spend a lot of time coming down here in search of the beach, which I missed from home. And over a few years, Lisa and I must have been down here a number of times, and then we ended up buying down here because we love the place.
We have 22 acres on the farm in total. We do B&B in the house, and we have a building where we have our butchery where we make our charcuterie. The rest of the fields are grazed by pigs and sheep. Our main source of income at the moment is the bed and breakfast business. That's the largest income stream that we have. And the small holding, we use the produce that we make and grow or rear on the small holding in the bed and breakfast. So we make all of our own bacon and sausages from the pigs that we have. We have eggs produced by our chickens, and then for the meals that we do, we only use meat that has been reared here on the farm, and we grow as much of the fruit and vegetables that we serve as we can.
With our bed and breakfast business, I do breakfast and do all the room changeovers. I look after the animals here. I look after kind of the more heavy lifting outside work, you know, building fences, chopping down trees, topping fields, mowing lawns, doing a bit of gardening.
Unless you've come from a farming background, there are going to be lots of things that you have to learn about the new job that you're doing, and that you're going to make mistakes along the way, but actually that's okay. You can learn from those. Because we're living in a rural area, our neighbours have been really kind about helping us with things that we have needed to learn, and that's been really useful for us, so using that has been great. I think for someone starting out, the main thing that I would say is that you should have a plan, particularly a financial plan of what you need to get going, and for that to be realistic. That's something that we didn't do, and it's all worked out okay, but it took longer than we thought it was going to take. The best bit about it is that you get to live in a really lovely place. We get to spend a lot more time with our little boy than we would if we were working in the city. He gets to have a much more outside, interactive upbringing than he would have living in the city. And it's just a really nice place to be compared to where we were working before, where we were sat in an office for hours a day. This is just a really nice lifestyle, and sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's hard work, but it's worth it.
We're our own bosses. We take great pride in, particularly in the bed and breakfast and in the food side of our business, in giving people something different and something that they will enjoy.